Bendigo?
Yep.
Yeah, how long are we staying there for?
Maybe 4 days.
4 days?
3 or 4 days. 4 days, I think.
So the battery power was down to 48% because we didn't get a lot of sun.
Yeah. So we made the mistake of parking under trees, and then this time of year you don't get much sun anyway, but being under the trees we were getting next to no sun, so we had a portable solar panel out, which got a little bit, but yeah, I think that's as low as we've ever been.
Yeah.
48%, so that's after 3 days.
Yeah.
So you can't complain, I suppose.
No, it wasn't too bad. So it's a 70-degree day, and now that we're leaving, it's nice and sunny.
Yeah.
And this is
Just around, to come.
just around 11 o'clock. So fingers crossed we get a bit more sun. We'll probably get plenty of sun while we're plugged in at the caravan park.
Yeah, of course.
But that's all right. So let's have a look at Bendigo, eh?
This is Murphy's Law at work. So we're out in the bush for 3 days, got no sun. Pull into a caravan park for 5 seconds and check it out. Unbelievable. Cool. Is it warm enough for you?
No.
Look!
It's 9 degrees.
It's a lot warmer than it was yesterday.
Yep. But it's very hazy. It seems to be like at about 11 o'clock it was getting beautiful, but looks like it's hanging around a bit longer today. So we had 2 nice days, and today's at least not raining.
It's as if it was winter.
I know, Jesus, doesn't it know spring is coming?
Not coming quick enough.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow.
So this is the Central Deborah gold mine, so you can do tours here, or there's a small section out the back you can just wander around. Also the old steam engines that used to drive the winch. This is apparently still a working gold mine. We might do the tour here tomorrow.
Now before we run off, big white sow is just here. It's what we call a copper head. On one mining they call it a head frame.
So we're waiting for the hop on, hop off tram to go, and just thought we'd have a little bit of a look around here at the, what's this called? The, something gold mine anyway. I'll work it out after and put it in the text, but just a little bit of a story here about the history of the gold mining in the area. They first discovered gold in 1851. And then they were initially panned for gold, and by 1870 they started mining underground. So this mine here is currently still active, and they're down 61 metres below the ground at the moment. So apparently there's still a lot of gold coming out of the area here. So far, I don't know when this was written, but so far they've produced 690,000 kilograms of gold since 1851. So imagine what that's worth in today's money. So that's about 22 million ounces at $2,000 an ounce. That's not bad, is it? Oh, yeah, look at the stretcher they use to get you back up out of the caves. so we got tickets for the hop-on, hop-off tram, but we just sort of stayed on it and went from one end to the other. It's about an hour's sort of round trip, and I think the tickets were $12.50 per adult, something like that, but it's pretty good. You get a commentary about the area as they're going along, and now we've just come down to Lake, I think it's called Lake Warona, and we thought we'd go for a walk around the lake and then maybe get an ice cream.
So, Jimmy, where are we?
We're at a place called Notley's Campground,
Yeah.
which is about 10 k's north of Bendigo.
Wait. Mm-hmm.
It's in the Bendigo National Park,
Yeah.
but we were looking for somewhere where we had sun, and there was only one place that had sun here, and it had a great big mud puddle in the middle of it, so we might give this one a miss.
This one I missed. So, I'll show you what we're looking at. So, it's here. Doesn't look too bad just because it's been so wet, but like we were looking at camping there in that full sun, but there's just big mud wash there. So that's it. There's not a lot. There's toilets, but yeah, it's close, not too far.
We're decided we're not going to stay at Notley Campground. We're going to go look for a site along the Campaspe River, which is only about 30 k's from here, so hopefully we can find a sunny spot there. Because look, the sun's there.
The sun's out. Wait, no guns out?
So nice little spot here just for an overnighter on the Campaspe River. So it's only about 40 or 50 k's from Bendigo, and looks like there hasn't been anybody here for a while. It's pretty overgrown. Nice and quiet. Not much firewood around, but we managed to scrounge up a little bit. River's a bit murky at the minute. But turned out to be a pretty nice day. So we're going to have barbecue buffalo wings tonight. So we'll get the barbecue set up and see how that goes. Yeah, buffalo wings for dinner. So change of plans this morning. Last night the gas hot water service stopped working. It refuses to stay lit, so we've rung Zone RV and they've put us on to Truma, and nearest agent they've got to us that can have a look at it is in Mildura. So we're going to hit the road and spend the day travelling to Mildura. So that's alright. It's going to be a nice day though. I reckon it's going to be 19 degrees today. But anyway, so when we were coming in here yesterday, there's a bit of a dip to get in.
Hurry up, it's full.
So Wendy's going to film me going back across it. So when we came in yesterday, we had the van sitting at road height, and it actually dragged the rear bumper on the ground. So Wendy's going to see how we go back the other way.
Which means I have to walk in the mud to get across.
Good for you.
Ted.
We took the suspension all the way up this time.
Suspension's all the way up. So this is where he's going. Let me get across first. Oh no. Oh, it's a mud hole. Okay, so here he goes. See how high the suspension is? Like way up. Fingers crossed that's enough. All the mud splashed on the back of the van from going through the other day. But he likes to go to these places and he breaks his new toys. So the mud flaps are dragging. So it's going down now. Oh. Oh. Muddy, mushy mess. Yeah, that did the job. No problem. Okay, now I've got to walk through this. It's the one thing I hate. I don't like getting dirty.
Hello.
What did we do this morning?
Well, we had to, so
It's not the navigator's job.
we'll have to go back to the beginning and explain. So we were camped by the Campaspe River and the gas hot water wouldn't light, or it would light but it wouldn't stay lit. So we rang all the plumbers we could find around Bendigo and nobody had time to have a look at it. So rang Mildura because we were heading that direction, found a bloke that said he could look at it, but he was going away for the weekend, so he had to look at it Friday morning. So it was Thursday, we were in Campaspe River. So we drove from Campaspe River to Mildura, which is 430 k's. Made an appointment to bring the van down to him at 8 o'clock this morning. So we managed to talk to people in the big 4 caravan park to let us have a drive-through site, so we didn't have to unhook the van and we could just go down and see this bloke in the morning. So up before dawn this morning, had our breakfast and hooked up the van, went down to see the guy. Get there, I said to Wendy, turn the gas on, check the hot plate, make sure there's gas coming through. Did that. Alright, now let's light it, see if it lights. The fucking thing lit and stayed lit. Turn it off, tried it again, stayed lit, turn it off, tried again, stayed lit. So
But that was like before we got, like we tried to light it before.
we tried to light it yesterday.
And this morning before we went to get it checked.
Yeah.
And still no good. And then today
So
we
what's
get
that?
there.
Murphy's Law, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It was cheap anyway. It didn't cost us anything.
That's true. Well, it would have been covered under warranty anyway if there had been something wrong with it. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking it was just moisture, because where we were, it was like foggy and there was a lot of dampness in the air. So I reckon the way we were facing, we were getting that cold air into the exhaust vent, and I reckon it just got moisture in there and wouldn't light. So anyway, seems to be working now. We'll let you know next time we're free camping and it doesn't work. So we're going to go free camping just down on the Murray River nearby here, so that if it does happen again, we can get the plumber back again. So he says it'll be an easy fix if it's what he thinks it is.
Let's see. So anyway.
So cracking day in Mildura today. It's 7:30 in the morning. Clear skies. Sun's coming up. We're doing some bacon and mushrooms in the barbie. Got the hash browns going in the air fryer. And Wendy's doing the eggs inside. So we're at the Redcliffs Golf Club, and they have like a little RV parking spot out the back in the paddocks, and there's enough room here for, you know, easily 30 or 40 vans. They're all spread out. There's only half a dozen here at the moment, and it's just a donation, $10 a night, and just the clubhouse is probably 100 metres away, and really nice golf club too, and people seem to be really friendly. So, and look at the weather, be crazy not to have a game of golf today. So we're just going to set up and hit the course.
So your mate has been hitting him pretty good. So he said, video me. Let's see what happens, eh?
Get a hole in one.
Par 3, hole in one. Look at that style. Yep. Oh, over the back. You bladed it.
I told you to leave that camera in the bag. Alright, so we already hit the road again. We've been at the Redcliffs Golf Club for 4 days, and it's a terrific little club, really friendly people. But after not playing golf for almost 12 months and then playing almost 3 days in a row, my back is killing me, my knees are killing me, my wrist is killing me, so I think we've overdosed on golf. But terrific little spot. It's a almost free. It's $10 a night to stay here. They're just looking for a donation. They have toilets up at the clubhouse that they leave open for the campers down the back. And most of these guys that are here now are heading to the bash. So we're going interstate today, so we're got to travel from Victoria to New South Wales, and I think the total distance that we'll be doing today is about, I think, 11 or 12 kilometres. So we're going to try find a car wash big enough for the caravan in town, because there's a whole heap of mud that we had to drive through, and I just want to wash it off before it cakes on. But other than that, we're just going to hang around in Gold for 3 or 4 days, wait for my brother to catch up, and we might put together another video while we're there.
So this is the Murray River.
Nice day, isn't it?
Beautiful. So this is the New South Wales side?
Oh, that's New South Wales over there, and we're Victoria here.
Uh-huh. So it's a cracker of a day. We're just going to go and have a look at the cafe up the road and walk along the river for a little bit, because we need some exercise.
No, we don't. Had enough exercise playing golf.
Poor thing. So we're down by the river, and this building has a painting on it, and it shows where the green colour is, the height that the Murray River got up to during the 2023 flood. So it was quite high. So we're on the footpath here, so it was almost, I'd say he'd be coming over the footpath. Yeah, so it was up to there.
So 1956 flood occurred due to a higher than average rainfall in Western Queensland and the heavy rains in the preceding 3 months in the Murray-Darling Basin. As the water arrived here in Mildura, the community responded in what was akin to being a military operation to save the precious infrastructure, homes and businesses. In 2017, the 56 flood mural was created by the members of the Mildura Art Group, and as a reminder of what the history books call the greatest Murray River flood in history.
So my bad. 1956 was the highest section, and then 2023 was there, and 1975. Is that the caravan park we're going to?
No, we're the other side of that bridge over there.
Oh yeah.
So the river's looking pretty calm today. Hasn't been a lot of rain here in the last couple of weeks. And not much activity on the river, a bit too cold for the ski boats. So we're at the River Gardens Caravan Park in Gold, which is just the New South Wales side of the Murray River next to Mildura, and it's quite a nice little caravan park. It's probably not a huge park, but it's right on the river. There's a little grassed area down the bottom and a picnic table and that. So apparently the houseboats can pull up along here, but there's a couple of old guys fishing here yesterday, and they reckon the only thing they're catching in here is carp. So yeah, I don't think it's really even worth fishing here at the moment, because it's just nothing but carp in here. We're at the Riverside Golf Club with professional golfer Mundi.
Mess me up. I've been doing okay.
Not too bad.
Let's see if we can follow the ball. Whoa, it looks good.
I'm with Cindy.
Down the middle.
No, I'm with Cindy. It's going left and it's going down the hill.
No, she didn't go in the water at least.
Oh, yes. Open water. Oh, no, where's me see my favorite one?
Lost the tee. Ryan, get over there and walk that plank.
Okay.
Go check the marble.
I see it drive over there.
Any suggestions, Ryan? Put it in the box.
Oh, I know. Let's stop playing golf.
Put it in the box and see how it
Put your
goes.
suggestion in the box.
I can't reach it.
Try.
Go on, stretch.
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 I can't stretch that far.
Try.
No, I can't.
I'll hang on to your shirt.
You'll push me in.